Good morning and welcome to my hobby table once again. Now today's video we are going to take a walk through a historical time in modeling history because I've got the SIG 25R catalog on the table here. Now before we start looking at this in 4K, let me tell you a few things about what I've learned about this SIG catalog. First of all, there is no date on it, and the only way I was able to determine what the theoretical date of this is by some of the advertisements saying, you know, certain people in their AMA championships or whatever, and it looks like this dates back to 1971. So another thing I've learned about this catalog and just looking at it today and several days ago is that this SIG was just amazing back in these days. They were a one-stop shop for everything you could ever possibly need modeling wise, literally everything. Now the other thing is, in the short time that we're going to look through this, there's no way I'm going to be able to do it complete justice. There's so much stuff in here, it's vast, and I'm having a difficult time trying to figure out how I'm even going to show half of it. But if you see something that's of interest, let me know. You can either email me or put it in the comments and I'll see if I can't at least make scans of that. Now this particular catalog it's in good shape, but it's in bad shape too. The binding and some of the pages inside are coming apart, and then there's other areas of the catalog where it looks like it feels like it's never even been opened before, so it's kind of one of these mixed bag things. It appears to me that the first 87 pages of this are basically SIG products, and it has a total of, geez, are there even page numbers? Over 224 pages. So everything after page 87 looks like it's all other modeling companies and a lot of names that I didn't even know existed back then. So I'm going to do the best I can to do this justice. We may end up having to visit this catalog several times to do it, you know, show everything, but there's just a lot here. So with that said, let me turn the camera on overhead in 4K and let's look through this magazine catalog. Okay, so here it is. This is the cover of the SIG Catalog 25R catalog, and I believe it's from 1959. Now the first page here kind of tells you a whole story about what it's, you know, about the time period. I mean, here's SIG Hazel SIG showing her full-size clip wing cub and a quarter scale. Looks like a quarter scale, but I don't see quarter scale listed in here at that time. But I mean, so they've got her posing like this. Now this article here, important facts about balsa wood, and you can kind of see the binding here is already kind of coming apart there. I did make a PDF of all of this first few pages, all this information on balsa wood. So if you'd like that, email me and I can send you that information. I think I stopped it up to this point. So let's just start going through this. So the first full color thing is Maxie Hester's Comet. And you can see the prices here. It says designed for AMA and FAI aerobatic competition. I'm just going to keep flipping. So here's just, now we're going back into some black and white stuff. Looks like rubber powered stuff. Here's some radio control stuff. The Citabria. Let's see here. Kit RC 30. It doesn't say, it doesn't really give us any kind of specs on wingspan or anything like that. Oh wait, here we go. Wingspan 69 inches, engines 40 to 57. So I had the Citabria, but I don't know if it was this same one that was, it's probably the same design. I'm going to just kind of keep flipping through here. There's not a whole lot of full color ads, if you can believe that. Here's another Citabria. Says the all-new Citabria. It doesn't say anything about its size, unless it's that same one. Let's see here. Maxie Hester's Ryan SDA Special. So there's all kinds of stuff here. Control line, rubber powered. I got to keep looking up here to make sure I'm still staying in the frame. Trying to see where I can find the first ad that says the time frame. So here's their Piper J3 Cub. It looks like back in these days, 71-inch span, they didn't do like 6 scale, quarter scale. They didn't say those words. They were just giving you a wingspan. This says 71-inch wingspan can be flown from engines from 15 to 35. Here's Hazel Sig's Clipwing Cub. Yeah, see, this says 56-inch wingspan. Does that look like a 56-inch wingspan Cub? Maybe it is. I don't know. It looks a little bit bigger to me, but maybe that's it. Maybe they didn't have the quarter scale one then. So let's just kind of start going through here. These a bunch of, God, I mean, it's just unbelievable how much stuff. Peter Chin and SIG. Peter Chin model engine fuel. Never knew that. I never had a picture, an image in my mind of what Peter Chin looked like. For some reason, when I saw the CHINN, it just, for some reason, automatically made me think of an Asian man. I don't know why. It just did. So seeing this kind of faint picture is really something interesting for me. It's just paints, epoxy, contact cement. And I know I'm flipping through this really fast. Now, I actually used epoxy-like putty one time about 15 years or so ago. And it was hard to work with. It was dried rock hard, and you really needed to sand the crap out of it. You needed to really work it good. And of course, I only did it one time and was not very good at it. So here's your glass kit, fiberglass for your wing sections. You know, SIG was big into selling plywood, so we're on page 67 now. So we're almost done with the SIG stuff. But I mean, they even sell a lot of different model engines. Hopefully we can get to some of that. 79, okay, so we're getting close here. So I'm just flipping really quickly, I know that. Carl Goldberg. So here's some Carl Goldberg models. And the Great Falcon 56. Carl Goldberg. I'll try to just stop here on periodically. There's just so much going on here. Jetco models. Never heard of them. Comet. Rubber powered. Oh, let's see if I can just kind of speed this up a little bit. Aeromaster. What's this? I don't even recognize that. Oops. I got a order form here. So control line stuff. I know I'm really going fast. Scientific Models Incorporated. Sport Fisherman. Free running and radio controlled boats. Scientific. It's a brand name there. Here's some more wood ships. For you, Ed. Banshee, North Pacific. Okay, here we're starting to get into some engines. Here's Vico. This was Clarence Lee, you know, and these became the K&B engines eventually, I believe. Aristocraft engine, type brings you Taipan. $58 engine, that's pretty expensive back then. 61 size engine. OS engines, look at these OS engines. And this was also where it started to tell me about what year this all took place. MRC Weber engines. More Inya engines. Fox. Lots of Fox stuff here. Dubro. Let's just kind of keep going here. Midwest Products. They had all kinds of Dremel. All kinds of Dremel stuff. I mean, this is a one-stop shop. Tatone engine mounts. I didn't know they went back that far. I mean, obviously, a lot of these things predate my existence in the hobby by many, many years. Havan. I think that's how you say that. Cox. Oh, we're getting close to the... I know I'm going really fast. This is interesting. Somebody actually wrote some, inked them some stuff there. Okay, so you got a lot of decals and that kind of stuff here. So this is where it really kind of, it shows Maxie Hester and Mike Stott. It says the third place winner in control line scale, 1971 Nationals, 1970, 1971. So 1971 is the date that I saw most often in this. And here's Claude McCullough's Yak 18. And I'm going to leave you with this SIG order form that was in this magazine, or this catalog also. So this is how you would order things back in those days. I hope you enjoyed this very quick flip through of this SIG Catalog 25R. Okay, as I said, that was a very fast flip through of that catalog. And I didn't time to see how long I went through that. I didn't spend a whole lot of time on it. There's just so much information and so many products in there that, you know, for me to show this to thousands of people and to try to determine what I need to stop on and spend more time on is just not possible. So I just kind of did a quick flip through. If there's hobby items that you think you might believe that are in there that you saw in a flash, let me know and I will see if I can't make a scan of it, put it out on my drive. My Google Drive is getting kind of full, so I really can't do that. So it would be best if I make scans, I can email them to you. That would probably be the best way to do it. But I mean, it's just a fantastic piece of history. Like I said, there are areas in the binding where it's really coming apart, so I want to try to treat it as carefully as possible, but I also want to share it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this walk through memory lane that predates my entrance into the hobby by many, many years. Thank you for watching.